I'm with Josh Frape, the Regional Player Development Manager for the South West. Josh, we know that the RPA are constantly looking to expose players to alternative career options for when obviously their playing careers come to an end. Where are we today, and what are you hoping to achieve with these lads?
Yeah, well, today we brought them down to Neon Play in Cirencester, who are a mobile game app company, who are sort of fast becoming quite sort of renowned for what they do. I approached Ollie, the CEO, about sort of coming to Neon Play and just sort of the guys all being quite sort of into their apps and their gaming and things like that, and some of them being quite technologically savvy. So I thought I'd bring them down here, see what actually goes into making an app. So actually, when they're playing it on the bus or at home or whatever, they can sit there and say, crikey, what actually goes into this? I know, I've been there, I've seen them create it, I've seen them develop it, and I've seen them sort of stick it on iTunes for us all to buy.
Well, I don't think it's any coincidence, but you seem to have quite a few of the younger members of the squad, the academy players here.
Yeah. I mean, I think what sort of this season specifically, what I want to sort of try and do is just sort of put a lot of things in front of the academy boys' faces, but also the senior players' faces. So what we sort of speaking to Simon for the academy sort of side of things, it's sort of really, unless it's sort of put in front of them, sometimes they don't necessarily see what is out there. So hopefully this today will allow them to see what is out there, what Neon, what an app game company does, but also if it sparks just that little bit of interest through one of them, then sort of that's a great thing. It's just that, as I said, they don't necessarily see everything that's out there, every job that's out there, or role within an organisation. So if I can sort of put it in front of them and they can see what it is and actually come away going, that was quite interesting.
I'm with Ollie Christie of Neon Play. Ollie, you've had the Gloucester Rugby squad members in here this afternoon. We've heard from Josh about possible career options for them. Can you tell us a little bit more about Neon Play?
Yeah, we are a mobile game studio based in Cirencester, so we only make iPhone, iPad and Android games. We've been going 3 years, since 2010. We've had 52 million downloads of our apps. Our main hits are Flick Football, Paper Glider and Traffic Panic. We've exported to 155 countries, and we've had 10 number ones all over the world, which has been great. We've won a couple of Gloucestershire Business Awards, and we also won a Queen's Award for innovation, which meant that Mark and I went to Buckingham Palace to meet the Queen, which is pretty cool.
Now, you gave a presentation to the players a little while ago. You certainly seem to have a rapt audience. They seem to be really, really interested in what's going on here.
Well, I think what's fun for them is a lot of them play games either on their mobiles or on console, and a lot of them seem to be just really intrigued how a game is made, because you see something and you just don't quite understand what goes behind the scenes. So if we can try and whet their appetite about how games are made, it'd be great if some of these guys ended up honing their skills now, so when they've retired they can maybe come and get a job at Neon Play.
Shane, we are at Neon Play this afternoon. You've found out an awful lot more about building mobile apps. How interesting have you found it?
No, very interesting. Learned a lot about, like you say, the process of coming up with the idea of an app and how to design it, and then how to get it into the market as well. So things I didn't know before I came here today, and the whole process is so interesting as well. Similar to stuff I did in college before, the artistic end of things, the concept of the design, and it's quite an exciting place to come to.
Of course, you've got a good few years left in your playing yet, but do you think this is the sort of career option you could see yourself pursuing in the future?
Yeah, definitely. It's a massive interest I have, is art and design, and this is a good way of building a career from that as well. So it's definitely something I'd look at.
Shane, thanks.